We're back. So let's first ask about the nature of the relationship between Nicola and her partner. We have King of Cups upright, King of Swords. Okay. Seems like it was loving and fulfilling for the both of them, mentally stimulating. This is someone who is very emotionally secure, emotionally balanced. Now, with these two kings, though, I will say this. It is interesting. Sometimes when you have a two king situation, this could be one man embodying both of these energies. Because he is an engineer, from what I heard. He's very, mentally engaged in life and in his work, and probably with his partner, with Nicola. And he's also a loving person. But it also could depict, and this is not to even try to, stir up any rumors, but it also can depict two men in her life. Could this represent like her man and her boss? Sure. Her man and her father? Sure. It could represent two different men. Anything else, Spirit? What about, did he have anything to do with her disappearance? Based on what the current energies, what would you like to share with us? King of Pentacles. Look at all these pentacles and well, not pentacles, the kings here. Wow. I'm getting a sense of wholeness with this relationship. I'm not really getting a sense that he had anything to do with it. I'm just not. I'm going to pull from the oracle reading. Energetically speaking, I'm not picking up on anything. I have not watched really other people's readings, so I don't know what other people are picking up on as it relates to their relationship. But from what I'm seeing here with these kings, I don't know. I feel like she had a pretty balanced relationship. Financially speaking, mentally stimulating, emotionally speaking. Spirit, is there anything else you wish to share about the nature of their relationship? Free yourself, passion, new love. Wow, maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe I spoke too soon. Did he have anything to do with her disappearance? Oh, lovers. Let me know what you all think about this. I mean, I'm going to ask this deck, did he have anything to do with her disappearance? We got the Hanged Man. I'm going to get a sense of maybe no. Did he know? Yeah, Six of Swords is not giving me a strong yes, as neither is the Hanged Man. Could be Spirit is not willing to release that information, and that's fine. But the nature of their relationship, at first, I thought was seemingly fine. You can have a seemingly fine relationship, and there could still be new love energy. Now, the new love energy could be speaking to, maybe they always feel like they're in this new love relationship, this passionate connection. But this is interesting to me that we got free yourself. Free yourself. And then the lovers card came up. Maybe somebody targeted her and had some sort of infatuation. Desperate. We had that card earlier. Wanting to be one of these male influences in her life. I get a weak indication that he's involved or that he really knows anything with the Hanged Man and the Six of Swords. I'm not getting a strong yes that he had anything to do with it, but I am interested a little bit more in about their relationship dynamics. It is interesting to me. What is the free yourself about? It could be a desire for someone to want her to free herself, to be to be either solely with them or a desire to start a new love, a romantic love, to be her lover, perhaps. She's a beautiful woman, so there's that. Let me know what you all think about that. But when you see those kings up there, it could be love, mentally stimulating, financially secure. He checks all the boxes as a partner, but maybe it's not a lot of passion. I don't know. All right. Let's move on. I don't want this reading to be too much longer. What may have happened to her? We have 10 of Coins, 8 of Pentacles. What may have happened to her? Out of town. Inside. Weapons. What may have happened to her? So, in terms of what may have happened to her, it's interesting to me about that money card. We've got spine, human trafficking. This is about moving someone related. I don't know. Again, it looks like a wholesome place. Lancashire looked like very wholesome, very peaceful, like, I don't know, small town. I don't know. So I would be surprised if this is the actual true element of human trafficking. But what this could mean is someone moved her. Initially, we saw that boat card or water card or foot card, and then they started to book on out of town, or whoever is responsible has now hopped out of town. Maybe she's still in the area, her person is, and then this person is out of town. The coins with the money element, someone who, I don't know. Tens are about an ending. And eights is about someone, an 8 of coins is about someone who is trying to master something, trying to overcome something, trying to gain up in life around something. And she looked like she was affluent and happy and well adjusted in life. And so somebody may have wanted a piece of that. Someone could have been watching her, checking out her routine, constantly checking out her routine. And weapons, the threat of weapons. Maybe it was the threat of a gun. Again, it's not like it's in America where you could get a gun. I'd imagine in England they might have gun control. I don't know. But weapons is interesting to me. And we saw that gunshot card earlier. Inside, could this mean that she, this is more of an inside job, somebody who she knows, who's in her inner circle? Perhaps we should not rule that out. I'm not saying that, I'm not making any accusations towards her friends. This could be someone she works with or someone she did work with these coins. It also could mean that ultimately they might find some key clues indoors. That was going to bring me to my next question. What are some key clues to look out for as it relates to her? Forest. Like maybe inside we have information. Fraud. Is she privy? Signs. Somebody's son. And vehicle. medium color hair. Speaking of, and then we'll wrap this reading up. Just like I said, I don't want this to be too long. Spirit, what are some defining characteristics? This card had jumped. What are some defining characteristics of the person who may be responsible, or the persons who may be responsible for her disappearance? Any other defining characteristics that we need to be aware of? Scar. Child or childlike. Okay. Remember the children card over here? Let me make sure you guys can see all these cards. Don't worry. Y'all know me. I'm going to separate them out so we could take a proper picture. And forest. There's I don't know, is there a forest nearby in that area? I would have to look at the maps, look at the seeing pictures there to see what's going on. Like maybe they left on foot and then they eventually got to a path or a place where they could get to their vehicle without being seen. There's a lot of information that either we aren't privy to or that law enforcement is just not looking at because they're still treating this as a missing persons investigation versus maybe they need to look at other theories. This could be about information being held later on down the line from us. There's some element of fraud going on. When this card comes up, yes, it can mean monetary fraud, like a con job, or it can mean that someone is acting out as if they care, acting as if they are friendly, a friend of hers, searching for her, sharing information, putting it out there, especially if this is a, I don't know. It's just probably a lot of people coming out and coming forth saying that they're, they know her and they're concerned. So it could be there's some element of someone not being who they say they are as it relates to being someone who is in her corner. In fact, they could be someone that knows something. Someone who's perhaps immature. They could have children. Maybe children that go to her school or her kids' school, for example, or they could be immature, notably immature. Something about their demeanor that is childlike. We saw that here. Children. Now I'm starting to see children speaking to perhaps maybe there's a tie there. The family tie. But, as far as schools, with the pentacles, that's interesting to me. Muscular. Yeah, I thought this was funny. This card, I wasn't quite sure. It kind of flipped out, kind of not. Skinny. Someone who's muscular. But you could be muscular and skinny. I was once upon a time that way. Scar. Someone who has a noticeable scar. Okay. Noticeable, either on their face, their arm, somewhere where you would visibly see it, or somewhere where the victim would perhaps see it if, they were this person was in maybe their shirt off, for example, but there's some kind of prominent scar. This person could have medium hair color, according to this card. This does, usually when a hair color card come up for me, yes, it can represent her hair color, but it also usually means that there's another person involved. Hair is associated with a person. There are signs, there are indications that if people really look carefully at, they may be able to see the signs leading up to her disappearance. Since I sensed she was targeted, like this was not, just a crime of opportunity, which is interesting to me. Son, a male, somebody's male child, a male adult child, someone's son. That's what I get here. Vehicle, someone made their way to a vehicle, and we saw that with the travel card, and they either themselves got out of town, they hit the road, or they have her there with them. Okay. What's her state of being? What is Nicola's state of being. Four of Cups. And what's next for the investigation? There's too many cards. What is next for the investigation? I do sense we are going to eventually find out what happens to her. And we will. The World card assures it. Okay? The World card does assure that answers will come. And I'm just going to pull from this one. We have the Eight of Wands. It's interesting to me. Something happened quickly to her by the water's edge. I'm going to say this. I'm going to circle back to the Oracle card reading that we did at the beginning. I do sense that perhaps she's either in grave danger. I'm getting a weak pickup of her life energy. And with the Pitchfork and the Hag card and the Blood card, I am concerned for her well-being. And, you know, that's what I'm going to say there. I'm not going to go too much further into it. That's just not what I'm going to do. But I will say this. We will get the answers and we will get them swiftly. But this is also speaking to whatever happened to her happened swiftly. Cups deals with water. It deals with being by the water. She's even in this forested area. World card is about coming full circle, understanding, fulfillment of what? Our answer, which is, will we find out what happened to her? And if something sinister happened, will we get justice? This is a card of justice restored. This is a card of wholeness. Her, you know, being wholly found. We get that insight. We get that information. We may even find out something within days as it relates to water. Cups deals with water element, and Cups deals with the timing of days or the season of early summer. Okay. The World card is associated, and we've already passed that time period of December 21st to January 20th. So I hope we don't have to wait that long. I'm hoping that this is the card that's speaking to timing. Eight of Wands is associated with the timing of like 8 weeks or the season of spring. So I get a sense that this card is telling us that more answers are going to be coming in the days and weeks ahead. And we will find out wholly what happened to Nicola. Okay, so let's pray for her family at this time, for their strength. Let's pray for her to be found. Let's also just try to be respectful as we start to, as we speculate what may happen. Because at the end of the day, even with readings, we're tapping into the energies, but we are not God. We don't know it all. And so let's just be mindful that, her family is hurting right now. All right, my loves, that's it for now. I'm going to end this one here. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Please do me a favor on your way out. Please hit the like button. Also, please subscribe. That helps me out tremendously, and I love you for it. All right, my friends, take care. I'm going to now clear these cards off so I can take pictures of them so it's clear. And yeah, bye for now.